Hello and welcome to the show that teaches you the things your parents and teachers are too afraid to. The Heliosblog. Today, on the Whatever podcast, we got a bunch of crazy stuff and Adam22 as a guest. Should be interesting.
The reason she's alone is because she's difficult.
Women are not accepting the bare minimum.
Women fuck men they respect.
All the women who say things like, I'm strong, independent, I don't need no man, like, y'all impress me.
Women just gaslight each other and say what they want to hear.
Wait, is anybody like younger than 20 here?
It's a bunch of boomers at the table.
Okay.
You got a bunch of boomers here. What about you?
I'm single and have been single since 2017.
Damn.
That's a red flag. Huge red flag. Yeah. It means she's been sleeping with Chad since then.
I've only ever been in one relationship, and
And she looks like an innocent girl too.
that lasted almost a full year.
Wait,
Until she talks.
so hold on. You're 20 though, right?
Yeah.
In 2017, so that was like, you were what?
14.
Oh, God.
Her longest relationship was at 14 years old. 2023, ladies and gentlemen.
And that was a 2-year relationship, you said?
You cannot make this crap up.
No, almost 1 year.
Oh, 1 year. Okay.
Almost.
Like junior high? Does that count as a relationship? Okay. Got it.
I'll give you a hint. No.
But, okay. And then what about you?
I've been married for 14 months.
14 months. Okay. Any kids?
Yes, one daughter.
One daughter. Okay, cool. And is that your longest? How long have you been seeing your husband?
Well, we only dated for 3 months before
okay.
we got married.
I see. So she slept with Chad, and then she had a beta to fall back on.
I did have a previous relationship for like 3 to 4 years.
Okay.
You see? Alpha widow. Like, again, it's at this point the patterns are so obvious, I don't even have to listen. I know exactly what's happening.
So that was your longest
was my
rela- but
longest,
not
yes.
okay. Got it. Marquette, what about you?
Marquette.
Oh, sorry.
Get it right.
My bad.
Get it right.
You have a high level of whiteness, so I'm not going to hold this against you.
Okay. I'm very.
Like, you surf, right?
I do serve.
Exactly,
There's a
exactly,
Yes.
exactly,
When,
so don't
remember
worry.
when you came to like dap me up? I totally butchered
That was
it.
awkward as hell. I figured, like,
I'm too white, bro.
You're
You
in
gotta give me
show
a
business,
handshake.
You met some of the blacks, but apparently not.
I'm too white. I
Yeah,
only do
it's
handshakes.
all good.
What's your way of dapping up?
the way every
did
black
this.
guy does it.
No. He did like this thing, and I instantly my
Don't
like
look so awkward
anxiety
with it,
just
though.
like
It was
went
crazy. It was crazy. No.
I was like, fuck. How do I do this?
Yeah. Yeah, it was special. Yeah, like you hang around a lot of the blats, right? So you know what we do.
His wife knows.
Yeah.
You see? That's what happens. One time C-star C-cade, always C-star C-cade.
Well played.
Yeah. You're cool with me. You're cool with me. Jesus Christ.
That's, you're already dead. That the meme.
What the hell was that?
All right.
Never mind.
All right, so one thing I'm curious about, though, I don't know if you're curious, is like, if you do OnlyFans, like, why do you also have to be a scuba diver, right? It's like, why can't you just do OnlyFans? And well, you making that? You do OnlyFans, you're also like a fucking scuba diver.
Or is it underwater photography?
I worked as a shark feeder for a lot of years, and then I switched to underwater portraits. But
Yeah.
I started OnlyFans
She's the baby on the Nirvana poster, all grown up.
basically just because it was fun, and
Yeah.
then secondly so that I
It's funny because the baby is a boy.
could buy nicer camera equipment.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's fascinating. Strangely, though, I do get a vibe from you. Is like if you were you were putting in an application, like if you had to apply to OnlyFans with like a resume, a job resume, right? Would you say that the throat game is one of your strengths? Because I sense that from you.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is
That is
one of my strengths.
Okay. All right. I see. He's trying to get laid after the podcast.
That's amazing. Okay. Just
you detected it?
no, it's
Like you
something.
just-
Yeah. It's a sense. A lot of know. But Little House on the Prairie, though, I'm just curious. How
I see. This guy's a comedian.
have you never had a man?
She has had many, many men. She's just never committed to any man because she's having too much fun riding the CC. This guy's clueless.
She's 20, so.
I'm 20 and I was traveling around a lot.
There it is. Another red flag.
Had personal issues, family related, and a lot of health issues.
Oh, there it is too. Wow. It's Michaela Peterson 2.0.
And I realized that, well, I've also had a lot of very strong values, so I had a lot
You cannot make this crap up. Guys, I had... Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Walking Contradiction 2023, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to what they say. Sorry, listen to what they do, not what they say. Or listen to what they say and laugh.
A lot of opportunities, but I could see early on that if it wasn't going to work, I only wanted to date for a long-term relationship. It wasn't.
So you sleep with Chad for everything else?
Going to work. It
for
was
marriage or for a long-term relationship?
Yeah, for marriage. And
Okay.
if it wasn't going to work, I could see that early on. I thought I'm not going to waste my time or their time, and I also just had a lot of health conditions and family things, and I just thought.
Again, if she's on the whatever podcast, she's not bright as the driven snow.
Are you religious?
I would say I'm Christian, but I'm not extremely.
Okay.
Wait. Is she actually like... Is she actually... Again, guys, my radar is up here. Like, I think she's a liar. That's my immediate reaction. She's a liar.
Okay.
Religious, yeah.
Okay. Got it.
You trying to set her up with Chase?
Who knows? Maybe. Who knows? Wait, so... And you do... Okay, so you do ballet. Also, I don't know if you mentioned this. You're also, like, really big in the carnivore.
Yeah.
Like, you only eat meat, correct?
Yeah.
Like, meat, salt...
Did I literally just call it Michaela Peterson 2.0? How does he know? Guys, your prophet, Helios, right here.
Well, animal products, but yeah, meat, salt, water, and that's
Okay.
essentially it. And some coffee, but yeah.
How long have you been doing carnivore?
2 years in January.
I need to get on that.
Yes. Yeah.
I need to get on
I
that.
can help you with that.
Okay. Oh, why don't I call you instead of... Because I'm going to probably butcher it again. Saint?
Saint? Cool.
Saint? Is that good?
Fantastic.
Okay. So, your relationship status?
I usually don't discuss it.
Oh.
Can I skip it?
Give us a hint.
Yeah.
Give us a hint.
Multiple friends with benefits.
I'm doing what Adam would do if he was a boss, which is to say,
Adam is a boss. For the record.
So he's not married and he's sleeping with multiple girls?
which is to say that my lady's 100% monogamous and only wants to be monogamous, and then I do what I want to do.
I see. So do you have would you say you have a main piece, a main chick, and side hoes, side chicks?
No, because every woman I deal with is conservative, so every woman I would deal with, it would be for the potential of having in a long-term relationship. So I try not to deal with dirt bags.
So you like multiple? Do you want multiple wives?
I wouldn't ever get married legally, and obviously polygyny is illegal in the United States.
Right.
But we keeping things open, see if we can make a contribution out here.
So you have multiple concurrent, long-term, one-directional monogamous relationships.
So he's doing NMG. It's one of the strategies I advocate for in my book, in Strategist Guide to Seduction. Again, there's basically 3 types of relationships you can have, okay? So, 3 types of relationship strategies, okay? And I've actually done all 3. So, you could do concurrent friends with benefits. So, basically, you don't care about any of the girls, you're just sleeping with them, and it's like, long-term friends with benefits. So, that's one style. You could do NMG, so non-monogamous girlfriends. So, what that means is she's monogamous with you and you're sleeping around. Or you can do monogamy, right? And it's really pick your poison, right? Like, if you're not looking to have a family or to have children, then, like, NMG is a really great strategy. Or like, having multiple girls, like, multiple friends with benefits. It really does depend on what you're looking to do. Right? And the third strategy is monogamy. the only reason a man should ever consider monogamy is if you're planning on having a family and children. It leads to better relationship stability for the children and for you. But it is RP on hard mode. So take that as it will, as you will.
Conservative women, correct.
I see. Okay. All right. What's the pitch? Because I feel like how do you pitch it to the chicks?
It's not. You don't have to say anything. You go for girls that are conservative. You imply that you're going to be monogamous eventually, and then they kind of fall into the orbit, and they orbit around for as long as they orbit around. Now, what I've seen and what I've experienced is the longest you can really maintain an NMG for is around 2 years. Afterwards, she'll either demand monogamy or leave. But if you're constantly rotating the girls, it's not a big deal, right? You basically get to have a harem of rotating girls. So you get lots of variety doing it. You just don't really get relationship stability. But it is an option, and it is a good one, and it is an effective one. I'm not knocking it. Again, it depends on what your goals are. If you're looking, if you as a guy don't care at all about investing in your own children, then you could just have kids with each of these girls, right? And not even care, not even provide at all. But again, if you're looking to actually invest in your own offspring and their success, then this isn't the strategy for you, right? Your relationships are going to implode eventually. It's just how girls are. Like, you can be as RP as you want. You can know all the rules. You can live by them all you want. Eventually, it's going to implode. So you're going to have to take that into account when you follow that strategy. Again, guys, let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree with what I'm saying. But again, I have experienced all three types, so I do know the positives and negatives of each.
Because I'm sure a lot of guys would love that, where their girls are monogamous to them. They don't sleep with other guys, but they can have multiple
Are you sure
women.
a lot of guys wouldn't want to be like Adam and, have their woman in them streets?
I mean, she's not really in the streets. She just shoots porn with other guys from time to
teasing.
time. I feel like
That is in the streets.
a lot of people like to extrapolate from our actual monogamous relationship and take the porn element and act as if that's what we're doing on a consistent basis, when in reality, her and I are faithful to each other.
Number one, I don't want to hurt
Cop.
your feelings. I'm just teasing you. So
That's not a possibility.
I just want to throw that out there. But I think it's strange if you put terminology on something and you're using what's called euphemistic circumlocution. You're trying to make
words.
No.
I don't know how effective that's going to be.
I got you.
Euphemistic circumlocution. So he's beating around the bush, right? Or using words to beat around the bush and not admit reality.
What's a euphemism? What's a euphemism?
Smaller words.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
Okay, goddamn.
No,
Okay,
I
all
mean,
right.
smaller words.
I got you. I got you.
Women. We
Right.
Euphemism is a nice way of saying something.
right?
Right.
And
That sounds more-
circumlocution.
Wait, what did
Anyways,
you say?
look.
I said that there's a lot of women on this panel, so
I
we
got
need
you.
smaller
Yeah,
words.
let me
We're
break this
simple-minded
down.
creatures.
Oh, we got a pearl on our hands over here.
So here's the thing. You know damn well you're not monogamous.
Indeed.
To
we
call
are
it
off camera.
right. So it's like going into the metaverse is not necessary. There's no life on camera and life off camera. It's either you're monogamous or you're not monogamous.
If you got a movie role and you kissed a girl in the movie
Movie.
role, would you still be monogamous in your relationship? I mean, I realize that the sex thing is more of a real physical fact, right?
Did you
Honestly,
compare
I
a
would say
movie kiss? You compared a movie kiss to your girl getting smacked
Well,
down?
it literally
by
is.
It's still
They're
an
making a
intimate
piece of
act.
content. They're making a film.
I actually agree with him.
That's actually insane. Again, it's what's the deal? His level of man, how am I blanking on this? His level of denying reality is absurd. Like, he's on another planet.
him. I would say that's not being
I feel like you're
monogamous, too.
intentionally misunderstanding what I'm saying.
No, he's not.
I mean, it's pretty obvious that there is a difference between doing things off camera.
Let me
and
ask
on
you a
camera,
question.
right?
If you think
No, there isn't. You're a person, and actually, if you're an actor and you kiss a girl on screen, you are non-monogamous. It's just an excuse, right? Oh, I don't really like them. I just made out with them on camera, but it wasn't me doing it. It was a role I was playing. I think that that causes huge problems in relationships, actually. It's why actors mostly can't have long-term relationships. I mean, girls. Men can.
I'm intentionally misunderstanding. You think if we took a poll right now and we said, would you consider Adam's relationship monogamous? Would people vote yes, it's monogamous, or no, it's not monogamous?
Obviously, it
Where would
comes
the
with a
majority
very
be?
big caveat that says
Why must there be a
on
caveat?
camera, the rules are slightly
But that's the whole point. There's no caveat. You're creating a
different.
false
There is a caveat.
frame.
I just named the
Indeed. He is creating a false frame. He's hiding from reality. And this is the only way he can keep himself sane. Because no man who's worth his salt would allow his girl to sleep around. By the way, Destiny did it, and his relationship is a disaster. It also ended in divorce. As I said, okay. If your girl is not monogamous, your relationship is already doomed from the beginning. If you're not monogamous, if you're not monogamous, you're likely to lead yourself to relationship instability through drama. You have to basically manage your relationships like a full-time job, but you can do it to keep them all together, but it's very hard, but you can do it. Or you can be like a psychopath and really not care and just replace the girl when she leaves. It works. Or you could hedge, right? Anyway.
caveat.
You're creating
I think
a
everybody
false
here actually
frame.
understands it, right?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I
no,
think
that's not true.
everybody- You see all the girls nodding their head?
No, that's because you have 3 conservative individuals here, and then you have everyone else here is in sex
Even
work.
She just said she understands
Dude,
what I'm
I would
saying.
say-
She's not in sex work. She's
Also, how is that blonde girl conservative with the butterfly tattoos? There ain't no way that girl's conservative.
I
Yeah,
would
but why
say
they put her
yeah.
between? This is confusing, right?
Oh yeah.
Because she's pretty, and I need her next to me.
No, I'm just saying, like,
Yeah,
if
what's
it
your
was to
job?
be like conservative and then OnlyFans
on a
girls,
scale.
Oh,
they
hold
would
on.
switch.
Hold
That
on,
is true.
hold
That
on,
is
just
true.
one sec, guys.
Mr. Adam 666, do not insult our intelligence. Your wife is a sex worker. There is no monogamy. You are the one pretending.
Indeed.
Settled.
I'm a sex worker as well.
Settled. Correct.
Yeah.
And you
Adam
both have
666,
herpes.
What the? I thought it's 22.
It's Adam 16.
Oh, that's
What
fine.
No, because
Cuck
isn't
22.
6 that was like the devil number?
Yeah, that was like a play on.
Yeah.
Let's try to keep things a little pleasant.
Donated $200. My sprinkler goes like this.
Oh my god, bro. Okay.
They pay money to do this?
Can people type bad words in there, like the N-word?
Comes back like this.
Bro, why you gotta fucking? Oh my god.
She's eating it. She's eating it.
Don't
Love it.
see
I love
that
it.
shit.
I love
Don't
Oh
listen
my
to
god.
women. Don't.
I like how that was her favorite go-to. She's like the N-word, for
Well,
example.
I'm just wondering.
You guys were having a little back and forth, I guess, on.
Well, we both know we're not going to agree on that, but I think it's very disingenuous to call it monogamy when it's not.
Indeed. It's not only disingenuous, it's hilarious. Like, it's, yeah. Obviously, his relationship is not monogamous. Like, it's a joke. Off camera and on camera.
Not monogamy.
Well,
And the
it's
only reason.
monogamy off camera.
That's like me saying that, inside of this room.
You don't
fill in
really
the
need to
blank
say
is a
it's like
condition.
anything. It
Fill
just
in the
is
blank.
a statement of fact, right?
No, it's not.
Indeed. It's like saying, in this house, we're monogamous, but when we step out of this house, we're not monogamous, which means you're not monogamous because you step out of the house. Once the condition is
Because you're creating a
flouted.
false condition, as though life is different when you turn on a camera and turn off a camera.
I think when I say
So if you're a
monogamy,
weird-
monogamy on or off camera, I think everyone understands.
This is really
right?
important. No, I like where we're at right now. What we're experiencing is that you know what you're doing is wrong, so you have this duality in your mind and in your psyche to make you feel like because you turned on the camera, because you're getting paid.
Yeah, it's called a coping mechanism. What is it actually called? It's gonna come to me. I missed the actual word in the opportune moment. Anyway, let's continue.
Now it's okay. When in actual fact, I'll tell you how we know it's wrong. Would you feel comfortable if your father was watching your OnlyFans and subscribing to it?
Probably not. No.
You would not feel comfortable. And I'll
Indeed.
tell you why. That's because in your heart of hearts, in your soul, if you still got one, you know it's wrong. And I'll give you an example. That's your work. In my work, if my mother consumed my work, I'd be thankful and pleased that she took an interest in my work and supported my work. If she bought my products, I'd be thankful. If your mother or father bought your products, you'd be disgusted and ashamed because you know what you're doing is wrong and the product of what you're doing is bad.
First of all, I don't do porn on OnlyFans, so like, you
Okay, all right. Stop the cap.
don't throw me in that. But I feel like
But
it's
did
like
you get the point, though?
would I want my dad to watch me having sex with someone else, recorded or not? Like, you do things like you don't want your parents to see everything that you're doing.
Did
And
you understand
how do
my
you know
point?
To him, like, it's a bad thing. Like, how do you know that they're ashamed
Real
of
quick,
it?
did
Like,
you
if
understand my
that's-
point?
What?
Did you comprehend my point?
I understand your point,
Okay, very
but
good,
I mean,
very good.
I do agree with him. I think off camera, they are monogamous. Like, it's acting. It's like kissing someone in a movie. Like,
Except it's not, because even the thing in the movie can hurt relationships. In fact, it has hurt many relationships. Many actors' relationships are ended because of these, contrived relationships that happen on camera that then turn into real relationships, because reality in movies, and you're still you. You're still anyway.
Okay,
you
let
have
me
sex
give
scenes in
you.
movies.
Let me ask you a question.
I don't do porn on OnlyFans.
Let me ask you a question.
But I still agree. I do think they are in a monogamous relationship.
You don't do porn on OnlyFans.
I don't.
What do you do?
I do like sexy photos. Yeah.
Just sexy photos,
Mhm.
nude photos.
Maybe. Yeah.
Okay, here we got.
Indeed. Yeah, very different, very different. So yeah, she's pure as the driven snow, this one.
Jokester here. We got a jokester. Okay,
You gotta subscribe. I mean, I don't know. You gotta see for yourself. Yeah.
I would never.
So, going back though, how do you pitch it to a girl? Like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah, you
fuck
trying to get
other
this ism.
women.
You trying to get this ism.
Butler donated $200. Hey, Mr. Herpsalot.
Herpsalot,
You did a
that's-
standard herpes test which shows nothing. You do a Western blot test, it will likely come back positive and you will have to disclose to all future partners. Hashtag filthy.
Oh my
Jay Butler got paid today.
You spent a lot more time thinking about this than I
Oh man. One of these days, Adam, I'll have you on the podcast where not everyone's trying to dogpile you.
Yeah, that's rough. Again, this is the Dog Pile on Adam 22 show.
No, he's bulletproof. He's
There's-
bulletproof.
we're not,
This-
yeah.
Yeah,
We're
yeah, no,
taking
he's
a
bulletproof.
side.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, so what is the pitch?
He doesn't look bulletproof. He's in a defensive posture here. His mouth and neck muscles are clenched. He's uncomfortable. I can just tell. He looks close to a fighting stance. He's not happy about this.
What's the pitch? Because I'm sure there's men out there that
You can even tell by his expression. He looks sad. His mouth is closed in a tight line. He's not happy.
would like to have the kind of arrangement you have.
Oh, I'm good. I can fight back. I'm okay.
Right. Okay.
So how do you what's the pitch to the woman?
Okay.
How do you because most women are going to be like, no, I don't want you.
Right.
With other.
Or
chicks.
they're going to try to force some level of, gender feminist, we're equal, we're the same. So if you do it, I do it.
Okay.
All right, so Adam, you ready for this? Get your pen and paper.
Let's go.
You ready for this? All right, cool. So the number one foundational piece is selecting the correct woman. I'll give you an example. We're just going to go. Just give me a little bit of time here. Have you ever cheated before?
No, never.
Never. Have you ever cheated before?
No.
Would they admit it though?
Have you? Why? Have you ever cheated before?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever cheated before? You're lying. Have you ever cheated before?
That's fucked up.
No,
Do
I'll
not
tell you
pick
why.
on
No, I will
her.
tell you why. I'm not
God
picking on
damn
her
Why am I
I'm gonna tell you why.
Straighten your mic, please.
I will tell you why. I can read characters very well.
Gotcha.
There was a gentleman here named Nick. He was explaining to everyone how the show is going to proceed and giving us the basics on, how to pay attention, how to track the speaker, how to be respectful, in other words. There was one person who was not paying attention while he was talking. Who was that?
That was me.
That was you.
Yeah.
So out of everyone sitting here, why are you the one that's sitting here being disrespectful when he's taking out his time to show you how to best present yourself in front of millions of people?
Because I was turning off my alarm. Yeah, and I didn't want to forget to do it later.
Sure, I hear you. Because you're a disrespectful person.
No, because she doesn't care about other people. She only cares about herself.
And you were rude and catty with him after he told you. As a boss, I always look at these things because I
was rude and catty with him because I.
You see, talking back more.
Phone away?
No.
I don't think
Disrespectful. Yeah. I wouldn't even deal with this girl.
I agree with you. I agree that you think you didn't say anything disrespectful. I agree that you think you weren't being disrespectful because that's your actual nature. So a person like you who is by nature one who is narcissistic and disregards others, you're the one that's going to cheat.
Because I was on my phone when I didn't.
Why were you the only one? I got 2 phones right here. I got 2 phones. Why were you the only one?
Do you follow every single fucking rule? Have you ever had a speeding ticket? Like, have you ever gotten in trouble?
Why are you so angry?
Like in class?
You're just angry right now.
I think you're just as expressive as I am.
You're
and I think
angry.
when a woman like kind of like barks back at you, it's an issue.
Well, there's no need to bark. We're humans.
But you've been like,
you can just
kind
talk.
of.
I'm just calling a spade a spade. I'm just saying,
it's okay.
why were you? I'm asking you a question. Why were you the only one out of everyone here? Why was it you that all of a sudden needed to do that right when he's giving us the directions?
Just because I had to do it.
Right, because you didn't.
Because I don't care about others, I only care about myself.
Now, settle.
I don't know how being on my phone correlates to cheating. That's fucking ridiculous. Like, be fucking for real right now.
A lot of things will be hard for you to comprehend. That's why you're in sex work, because you can't offer value in the marketplace.
Indeed.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, if you had legitimate...
I think I have a lot more to offer than just being on OnlyFans.
If you had
like that I started
1 second,
2 months ago. Like, there's a lot more things I have to offer than
If
that.
you had significant IQ
Yeah.
and skill set, you'd be able to go into the marketplace and earn a good income such that you didn't have to do that.
Significant IQ, like the women that you're with that let you cheat on them and, and bring whatever diseases back to them, right? Like, those are like high-value women, right?
I hear you. Right. Yeah, so being that you don't have significant income or the ability to offer skills
I don't have a significant income. Okay, gotcha.
Why do you keep cutting me off? All right, go ahead. You talk, and then I'll respond. Go ahead. You talk. I'll go after.
Can you at least scoot your mic that way? There you go.
She wasn't listening to the directions. That's why she didn't know.
I'm a bad listener. I'm a bad listener, and I'm a cheater.
Okay. All right. Do you want to talk now? I just want to make sure you don't interrupt me. So go ahead. No, I'm offering you the floor because you were talking while I was talking. Go ahead.
I'm good. You can say what you need to say.
Wow. See, you're brain dead. That's a problem. That's why you have to interrupt me while I'm talking. I gave you the floor. You didn't want to take it because you don't have any thoughts or anything to say.
I do have
Here's
lots
my
of
point.
things to say.
And don't worry, I'm not really talking to you. I'm speaking against you as a symbol. So don't take personal offense to it.
Which is what? A symbol of what?
A symbol of a declining society where
Indeed.
people lack values. So the point is this. If you had IQ and skills to offer to the marketplace, you can earn a good income. Being that the most valuable thing about you is something that you never earned. You didn't earn knowledge. You didn't earn skills. It's your breast that you paid for and your butthole. So you market that to earn money.
Okay. So I'm the one with like the least IQ here, even though I
No.
I do like the least amount on OnlyFans.
I surmise,
but because I'm the only woman who's barking back at you, like I'm this brain dead fucking bimbo who has nothing to offer to society.
It's really funny that she doesn't see that the more she talks, the worse she looks. It's really funny. Okay. Let's end the video there. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit all the notifications. Drop me a donation like Hunter M, Adrian R, Tom M, Bobby, Dylan, Renaissance Press, and Brian. Shout out to you, most recent Patreon subscriber. Thank you. Buy my books at bit.ly/heliosbooks. My Patreon can be found at patreon.com/theheliosblog. And if you want coaching, message me at theheliosblog@gmail.com. I'll slot you right in. Thank you so much for listening, guys, especially if you listen to the end. I really do appreciate it. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.